At 23 years old, I've made more money in a month than a lot of people do make in a year. And I'm not saying that just to brag or, flex or show up. I really don't care about doing that, but sharing this so you don't make the same mistakes as me along the way. So I'm going to share basically from 0 to 10 to 20 to 50 to 100K a month, big mistakes that I made that really slowed down my growth. So hopefully you can, not make the mistakes that I did. So starting off like at 0. So my background, by the way, like 2019, I founded a fitness coaching company, and for the first 16 months of that business, I made $0 profit. So really struggled, was not fun. I was working hard, but 0 results on the scoreboard, obviously. So 25 months in, when I did hit that 10K a month mark. Before that, actually, let's go before that. So I remember closing the first higher ticket deal, at least higher ticket in my mind at the time. And it was a $997 program for about a 3-month package for one of our fitness clients. And I closed this deal. And when I saw the Stripe invoice come through, I was like, holy crap, like this is really possible. And it was very euphoric. It was very big dopamine hit, because my belief skyrocketed in that moment. Before that, 16 months, $0 profit. It's just it's a hope, it's a dream. It's maybe this online business thing is real. I don't know though. It hasn't happened for me in a year and a half. And so it was just a hope, it was a dream. And then when I did this, when I actually closed this deal for 1K, it was this huge deal to me. And my belief went way up. And when your belief goes way up, something crazy happens. And that's you commit way harder because it's possible. It's real now. If I did that, why can't I close 5 of those? Why can't I close 10 of those? It became possible. It became real for me. And so that was huge. And then at 25-month mark, I took home 10K profit for the first month ever. I remember this was right before my 21st birthday. Maybe it was right on my 21st birthday. So I know it was one of my big goals to hit 10K a month at 21 years old or before 21, something like that. But anyways, that's what I did in 25 months. So it took about 2 years to make that happen. A lot of people talk about 10K a month in 30 days, 60 days. They're always thinking very fast and quick results. That didn't happen for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not that good, or I don't know. But it took me a while. It took me 2 years. So I hit that hit that mark, 10K a month. This magical mark that everyone talks about. And it was really cool at first. Was really, euphoric for a few moments. But then reality does set in quick. All right, at this point, 10K a month, yeah, it's decent. Can pay off bills at this time, can live, can survive, but still don't have too much of a surplus, to be honest. Have a little bit of wiggle room. But in business, 1 or 2 bad months, back at ground zero, making 3K, 5K a month if I have a bad month. And so it becomes real, hey, this is not the point I need to be at to be confident, have that peace of mind. I need more. I need to do better. And so next range, 10, 20K months, in that range. For me, when that happened, I got quite comfortable in this range. Got stuck here for quite a while. The thing that was happening here, all right, my ego got bigger. Oh, I'm the man, I'm making 10, 20K a month, which is in reality very small fish, especially in the business world. It's very, very small. Didn't realize it at the time. I also got quite comfortable. I'm I'm paying off bills, everything's cool. I don't really need more money. I'm chilling, I'm chilling right now. And I was stuck there for a while. I don't know how long exactly, but it was a while. So those are the 2 big mistakes I made. Number 1 is the ego. When I had the ego come up, what other things that came up as a result is I was working a little bit less, so less hours, less time. And also I stopped doing one crucial habit that got me there in the first place, and that's called Kaizen. All right, so Kaizen, what that is, it's a Japanese term. It just means continuous improvement. All right, so that's a practice I do now every single day. It's something I did way before getting from 0 to 10K a month. It's basically every single day I'll study or I'll practice one key skill that I'm trying to scale up on. So it could be sales, could be marketing, lead gen, operations, hiring, could be something like that. It's some skill that's going to help benefit my business and help me grow, basically. And so I would do that every single day, study something for about an hour or so, and just scale up every single day, because that adds up huge. That 1% improvement every single day, it adds up massively. I stopped doing that in that 10 to 20K a month range. I don't know why, but I stopped doing it. My ego probably is why I think. With that kind of growth obviously restricts. I wasn't learning, I wasn't gaining new skills, so slow down growth obviously. And so there was that. That was a huge mistake. Definitely always Kaizen. It's one of the biggest things I will preach, because it's massive. You always need to continue to grow and level up. Because if you're not leveling up, if you're not growing, you are dying. To be honest. At this stage, I did have for me personally, I'm not a big spender. So at this stage, I'm still driving my Honda Civic. Still live in this modest apartment. I still do this day. I'm about to move out of this place, but I'm still driving a Honda Civic as well. So very modest, lifestyle. I'm not partying at the club and pop. I don't really do that stuff. It doesn't really entertain me. So my lifestyle is pretty modest. And so with that 10, 20K a month range, I do have some surplus to invest into mentors and business education. That's a plus at this point. And so that does help me out a whole lot, because I invest all that money, and it does help me scale up and move past that point. And so next stage, I'd say 20 to 30 or 40K a month in this range. I feel really, really good, a lot more peace of mind, a lot less stress, and truly when I'm at a restaurant with my fiance or with friends, I don't even look at the bill all the time. And I'm just like, well, whatever. Boom, credit card, Amex. That's one of the coolest things to me, is just at dinner and just relaxing and enjoying. Because eating out, going to a restaurant, is for some reason, it's one of the things I enjoy most. It's just really comfortable, spend some quality time with people I care about, and enjoy good food. I don't know, it's really fun to me. And so that was something that I enjoyed. I really just enjoy the experiences and traveling. So at this range, 20 to 40K a month, I did start to enjoy a little bit more fruit to my label, travel a bit more, as well as go out to eat a little bit, just experiences escape rooms and I don't know, random stuff. Just fun experiences and quality time. That's what I value. I don't really value the materialistic stuff like watches or cars. I don't really care about that. And also at this stage, to get this stage, I had to drop the ego. And I also started to do the Kaizen practice again. That's the big things I realized right there. And so that's been huge. Another thing I will say that's a huge thing that I've done correctly is keeping the lifestyle modest. All right. So you will see a lot of these gurus online. They'll move to Miami, get a high-rise apartment, rent a Lambo, or maybe they buy it, really doesn't matter, but they have these stupid big expenses to go to the club, and they get a table and all this stupid stuff. I mean, it's cool if you you can do whatever you want, but what I've noticed, if you want to grow, if you want to continue to level up in your business and your skill sets, you have to keep the lifestyle modest, or at least relatively modest. All right, so don't buy stupid stuff. Don't put yourself in bad situations. I like to keep my lifestyle as lean as possible, because it just gives you a lot more peace of mind and gives you a lot of room of, hey, let's drop 10 20K in investment in mentor, business education. It's no big deal. No stupid expenses. Relatively quickly, I was able to go from 20 to 30 or 40 instead of 50K a month plus. And at this stage, the big shift that I started to notice was a lot less short-term thinking and a lot more long-term thinking. Before this, I was thinking relatively short term. I was always thinking okay, let me just hit a record month real quick. I want to make more money this month, cash right now. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Shifting it long term, I'm more thinking okay, I have skills now. I know I'm never gonna really go broke again. I know I'm always gonna be able to make money online with my businesses. But I'm in the vision right now where I want to secure a few million, put it in assets, so I have true financial freedom, where I truly technically don't have to work ever again. I have passive income covering all my expenses forever. So I want to secure 3 to 5 million to do that. And so that's kind of the mindset I'm in right now, is very long-term thinking of, hey, let's secure this so I can take care of my family forever. Never have to worry about that. Just have complete peace of mind. No debts, nothing, just complete peace of mind. And that's what I'm building towards right now. And I'm very motivated, very fulfilled right now. And I'm continuing to be a student, staying humble and always learning, leveling up, continuing to Kaizen. And right now I feel I'm in a really good mind space. I'm going to continue to level up. I feel really confident, but I'm also very humble. I try to be humble at least, but that's where I'm at right now. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of the breakdown of where I've gone from 0 to 50K a month plus. I have hit some 100K months in the business. And the interesting thing I will say is when you hit 100K a month in your business versus the first big 1K deal I closed, the dopamine hit is just nowhere close to the first one compared to 100K a month. There's a lot of people who think it's different. When you're at 100K a month, oh, I'm rich, I'm wealthy, blah, blah, blah. But it's really not that big of a deal. Once you're at that stage, unless it somehow happens overnight. But it definitely didn't happen overnight for me. It's been a slow, continuous grind. And so it wasn't that big of a, there's a cool moment that lasts for a minute or maybe 2 minutes. I was oh, cool, we really just achieved this thing, worked really hard for it. But the next moment, I'm just okay, cool, let's beat this, let's hit another record, let's keep on leveling up. And that's kind of the mindset. So it's kind of cool, but it's also not really celebrating your wins too much. So it's interesting. But yeah, that's been my experience. I hope this was helpful. I hope you learned some lessons. And please don't make the same mistakes as me. If you are an online coach, you're looking to scale your coaching business, go ahead and click the link below. I have an offer that should help you scale. Click that link if you want. If not, like the video, subscribe, all that cool stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.